see this screen? Can you guys see this screen? All right.
Recording in progress.
Good evening, everyone. From today onwards, we are going to start with a new concept in our class, that is RESTful services and microservices. From today onwards, we are going to start one new concept which is called as RESTful services and microservices. So first let me tell you the introduction, why we need to go for this RESTful services and what is this microservices. Alright, now guys, we all are belongs to Java. We are learning Java. Some people are learning Java. Some people are already working in the IT industry as a Java developer. Right. Now, can you tell me what type of applications can we build? What type of applications we can build by using Java? Can you guys tell me what type of applications we can build by using Java? By using Java, we are building several types of applications. By using Java, we can build or develop below types of applications. What are those? We can build standalone applications. We can build standalone applications. We can build web applications. We can build web applications. We can build distributed applications. Are you getting my point? We are using Java to develop applications. What type of applications we can build by using Java? Standalone applications we can build by using Java. Web applications also we can build by using Java. Distributed applications also we can develop by using Java. Am I correct or not? Right? Now, what is a standalone application? Now, if you see in my computer, there is a calculator. If you see in my computer, there is a calculator. Now, I can open this calculator. I can perform some calculations. 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. Am I able to perform some calculations by using this calculator? This is one application which is installed in my operating system. And I am using a notepad. I can write some content in this notepad. So this is a standalone application. So the application which belongs to only one computer. The application which can run in only one system. The application which is accessible in only one computer is called as standalone applications. We have to install standalone application in our computer. Now, I want to use Eclipse. Eclipse is a standalone application. I have to download the Eclipse software and I have to install the Eclipse software in my computer, because Eclipse is a standalone application. For example, CalC, Notepad++, Eclipse, etc. These all applications are called as standalone applications. We can develop such kind of standalone applications by using Java. By using Java, what we can do? By using Java, we can develop standalone applications. Okay, next one, web applications. What is a web application? The application which can be accessible by multiple users at a time by using internet. The application which is accessible by multiple users at a time with internet support. With internet support is called as web application. The application which is accessible by multiple users at a time with the internet support is called as web application. For example, gmail.com, facebook.com, irctc.com, irctc, ashokit.in. These all applications can be accessible by multiple users at a time. Now, are you installing the Gmail application in your system, or you are accessing the Gmail from the browser? Are you installing Gmail in your system? Are you installing Gmail in your system, or you are accessing the Gmail from the browser? Are you installing the Gmail in your system, or you are accessing from the browser? Gmail application we are accessing from the browser. Gmail application we are accessing from the browser. Are you guys able to follow this? Gmail application we are accessing from the browser. We no need to install the Gmail. We no need to install the Gmail. So any application which we can access from the internet and multiple users can access at a time, such a kind of applications are called as web applications. Note, web applications are meant for customer to business communication. Web applications are meant for what, guys? Customer to business communication. One customer can communicate with the business by using web application. Now, how you will identify what are the new batches starting in Ashok IT? How you will know all the new batches starting in Ashok IT? When the Spring Boot microservice batch starting in Ashok IT, how you will identify? You will visit Ashok IT website or not? So that means you are a customer to Ashok IT. You are a customer for Ashok IT. Okay? You will visit the Ashok IT website to identify what are the services providing by Ashok IT, what are the new batches starting in Ashok IT, what are the courses available in the Ashok IT. All the details you can identify by using our website. Okay? This website is meant for customer to business communication. This customer to business communication we are providing by using this website. Are you guys clear with this? Okay. Now next one, the application which is communicating with the other application is called as a distributed application. So the third category is what? The application which is communicating with another application. The application which is communicating with another application is called as distributed application. The application which is communicating with another application is called as distributed application. There are so many examples are available for distributed applications. Passport application will communicate with Aadhaar application. Passport, when you apply for a passport, you have to enter your Aadhaar number. So passport application will verify your Aadhaar number is valid or not. That means passport application will communicate with the Aadhaar application. One project developed by one company is communicating with another project developed by another company. So assume that passport developed by TCS, Aadhaar developed by Infosys. Passport application developed by using Java, Aadhaar application developed by using .NET. But still these two applications are communicating. So these are called as distributed applications. If one application is communicating with another application, then that application is called as distributed application. If one application is communicating with another application, then these applications are called as distributed applications. Are you guys able to follow me? What is a distributed application? If one application is communicating with another application, then these are called as distributed applications. Now, next one, what is the purpose of developing distributed application? Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. What is the purpose of distributed applications, guys? These applications are meant for business to business communications. Web applications are meant for customer to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Passport application will communicate with the Aadhaar application. Passport application will communicate with the Aadhaar application. Your Swiggy application will communicate with the banking applications. Banking applications. Are you getting my point? Your GPay application, your GPay or PhonePe will communicate with the banking applications. Will communicating with the banking applications. Right? Now, Make My Trip application is available, which communicate with the airlines. Okay? Yatra.com is available. Yatra application is available, which will communicate with the IRCTC application. So in the today's world, so many applications are communicating with other applications for business to business communication. The application which is communicating with another application is called as distributed application. Passport application can communicating with Aadhaar. Swiggy application communicating with the banking application. GPay, PhonePe applications are communicating with the banking applications. Make My Trip is communicating with airlines. Yatra is communicating with IRCTC. So why these applications are communicating with other applications? Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for what, guys? Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Okay, guys, now do you understand what is a standalone application and what is web application? What is the distributed application? Can you read these notes once again for revision? By using Java, we can build or develop below 3 types of applications. First one is standalone. Second one is web. Third one is distributed. What is the meaning of standalone application? The application which is accessible in only one computer is called as standalone application. We have to download and we have to install standalone application in our computer. Okay, if I install Notepad++ in my system, can you use it in your system? No, you should also download that Notepad++ in your system. Everybody should download that Notepad++ in every computer. Such kind of applications are called as standalone applications. Okay, then what is web application? The application which is accessible by multiple users at a time with internet support is called as web application. The application which is accessible by multiple users at a time with the internet support is called as web application. Gmail.com, Facebook.com, IRCTC, and all these things are called as web applications. Do we need to download the web application? We no need to download the web application. Web applications are meant for customer to business communication. Web applications are meant for what, guys? Customer to business communication. Okay. Third category, distributed applications. What is a distributed application? The application which is communicating with another application is called as distributed application. The application which is communicating with another application is called as distributed application. If one application is communicating with another application, then it is called as distributed application. Okay. Now, web applications are meant for customer to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Web applications are meant for customer to business communication. Web applications are meant for customer to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. They are meant for business to business communication. Are you guys able to follow this? Okay. Passport to Aadhaar, Swiggy to banking, GPay to banking apps, Make My Trip to airlines, Yatra to IRCTC. Distributed applications are meant for business to business communication. Okay. Now, why to go for distributed applications? That is the next another important question. Why we need to develop distributed applications? Why we need to develop distributed applications? Can anyone answer this question? Okay, sir. Standalone applications we understand. Web applications also we understand. Why we need to go for distributed applications? Can anyone tell me? Answer for this question. Why we need to go for distributed applications, guys? Why we need to go for distributed applications? To reuse business services. To reuse business services, we are developing distributed applications. Why we are going for distributed applications? To reuse business services. What is the purpose of going for distributed applications? To reuse business services, we are developing distributed applications. What is the meaning of reusability? What is the meaning of reusability? Let me tell you one example. Okay. Guys, IBM company developed one device which is satellite connector. They developed one device with a name called satellite connector. This device can connect with the satellites. This device can connect with the satellites to get the temperature data. This device can connect with the satellites. This device can connect with the satellite. So what is the purpose of this device? This device can connect with the satellite and it will get the information from the satellite about the weather information, weather forecasting information this device can get from the satellite. Are you guys able to see my screen? Are you guys able to see my paint? IBM company developed one device called satellite connector. That device can connect with the satellite. IBM company manufactured one device which is called satellite connector. The device can connect with the satellite. The device will connect with the satellite to get the weather forecasting information, weather information. It can get the weather information. It can get the weather information. Okay. Now, what those people has done is they have developed one application called weather forecasting application. IBM company only developed one application called weather forecasting application. Weather forecasting application. What this application can do,
పెట్టిన అన్ని బయట
this application will
All
communicate with the
connections
satellite connector
బీరో
and it will get the temperature information from that device. This application is connecting with satellite connector and it is going to get the temperature information from that application. Okay, this is what the work which is done by IBM company. This is what the work which is done by IBM company. IBM company developed this project. IBM developed this. They spent 3 years of time. They spent 3 years of time to develop this project. 3 years of time, and they spent 150 crores budget. It's not that much easy to connect with the satellite. They have developed a project by spending 3 years of time, and they have spent 150 crores of budget investment they have done. Then finally they are success. Finally they are success. Are you guys clear with this? Are you guys clear with this? IBM company developed one device called satellite connector. With that device, they can communicate with the satellite and they can get the weather information. And they developed one application, weather forecasting application. Weather forecasting application will communicate with the connector device and will get the weather information. Okay, IBM people developed that project for 3 years and they spent almost 150 crores rupees budget. Okay, that is fine, excellent. IBM people done that. The project is working very good. Now Ashok IT Institute started and we have a website also. Now what I thought is, when a student access the website, based on the student from which location the student accessing my website, based on that location zip code, I want to display temperature data in our website. I want to display temperature data in my website. Are you understanding my requirement? What is my requirement is, what I thought is, people are accessing Ashok IT website from different locations. People are accessing Ashok IT website from different locations. Now, what I thought is, I need to display weather information in this website for my students. I want to display website information for my students. Now, can I spend 150 crores budget and develop a project which will communicate with the satellite? Do I need to do that or not? In order to get the weather data, I need to communicate with the satellite. In order to communicate with the satellite, I need to develop a device. Then I need to develop an application which will connect with the device. So is it easy task or it is difficult task for us? First of all, 150 crores. I don't know how many zeros will be there. Can I invest 150 crores for developing a project? If I have 150 crores of rupees, why I will do this job and why I will take the classes here? If I have 150 crores of rupees, do you think that I will wake up at early morning 5 o'clock and I will take a class? Late night till 11 o'clock, I will take a class? Tell me guys, do I need to do 2 jobs? Do I need to do 2 jobs if I have 150 crores of rupees? Not required. I don't have that money. I don't have money. That is the reason सुबह उठ के क्लास लेता हूँ and afternoon job करता हूँ. I'm doing 2 jobs because I don't have money. I'm doing part-time teaching classes I'm taking and I'm doing full-time job in the company. Part-time I'm teaching. So I'm trying to earn some money for my family. I don't have 150 crores of rupees. If I have 150 crores of rupees, definitely I will not do the two jobs. I will do only one job. Okay. But now my requirement is I want to display the weather information. Right? I want to display the weather information in my project. I cannot spend 150 crore. IBM having so much money, man. IBM is a very big company. They have so many crores. 150 crores is nothing for them. 150 crores is equal to 150 rupees for them. It's a very big company. They have lot of money. Not 150 crores. They can spend 1,500 crores also for a project. They have that much money. But we don't have that money. That much money we don't have. Now, I cannot spend 3 years. I cannot spend 150 crores of rupees to communicate with the satellite. Now what I will do is, instead of developing a project by spending 150 crores of rupees, instead of communicating with the satellites, what I will tell is, hey IBM, I have seen that you are very great in technology. I hear that recently you developed one application called weather forecasting application, which will give the weather information based on the zip code. Let us do one business deal. Let us have one business deal. IBM, you already developed one application. You spent lot of time. You spent lot of money. You are success in that. It's very good and congratulations. I have a business. Ashok IT website is there for me. In my website also, I want to display the weather information, but I don't have that much money and I don't have that much time also. Let us do one thing. As you already developed a project, I want to use your project. Instead of developing on my own, I want to use your project. Can I ask IBM to give me that code? I will pay 1 lakh rupees for you. Can you give me the code which you developed? IBM will give that code or will not give that code for 1 lakh rupees. My budget is 1 lakh. I have 1 lakh rupees. Last month salary I got from my office. Some money I spent for my house rent, groceries, mobile bill, net bill, gym bill, everything is completed. I have 1 lakh in my account. If I give that 1 lakh to IBM, IBM will give that code or will not give that code. IBM will give the source code. They don't give the source code. If they give the source code, what will happen? They spent 150 crores. Will they give code for 1 lakh rupees? थप्पड़ मारता है वो लोग. घुमा के थप्पड़ मारता है ऐसे पूछे तो. Yes or no? Right. IBM will not give that code. Okay. So what is the business deal I will do with IBM is, hey IBM, okay, you developed the project, very good, excellent. I want the same functionality, exactly whatever you developed, I want the same functionality. Whatever you developed, I want the same functionality. Let's do one thing. Whenever I need a temperature data, I will give you zip code. I will give zip code as input. You give me temperature as output. You give me temperature as output. Now, for every request, you charge something. I will give 50 rupees for every request. Or let's do one thing. Per day, I will pay some amount. You don't give me the code. Just I will send one request to your application with zip code as a input. Based on the zip code, you tell me the temperature, you give me the temperature as a output. For every request I am sending, I will give you some amount. So your code, you can keep it with you. You no need to give your code to me, but please accept my request. I will send to your application. Based on the zip code, you give me the temperature as a output. With this, IBM will lose anything. IBM are making money. IBM will lose anything if they take my request and give the response? Nothing. For every request, they will get money. For every request, they will get money. Now tell me, here, Ashok IT application having the logic to communicate with the satellite, or Ashok IT application reusing IBM logic? Ashok IT application developing the logic to communicate with the satellite, or Ashok IT application reusing the logic available in the IBM application? Ashok IT application accessing the logic which is available in the IBM application, that is called reusability. Ashok IT application is developed by using Java, and IBM application developed by using .NET. They are communicating or not? Java application can communicate with the .NET application. These are called as distributed applications. Ashok IT developed by us. IBM company developed IBM